AI fake videos are here, our systems aren't. According to reporting in the Times, we've already hit the uh-oh moment for AI video. In October, a TikTok clip made with OpenAI's Sora showed a woman casually admitting to selling food stamps for cash. None of it was real, but nearly 2/3 of more than 3,000 commenters reacted as if it were, many with open racism and attacks on Snap. Congress debated Trump's proposed cuts. Fox News, unsurprisingly, even ran a similar fake as real news before quietly pulling the story. So a lot of stuff going on here that is very interesting, to say the least. Platforms say they have guardrails, visible Sora labels, invisible metadata, and rules requiring @AI tags. In practice, labels get blurred out, stripped by editing apps, or added after millions. As one expert told the Times, they should have been prepared. Another warned, individual vigilance can't work when your entire polluted. These tools are already turning up in Russian disinformation about Ukraine, sectarian smears in India, and fake leaked Trump audio. And yes, OpenAI's Sora is just one of dozens doing this, including Google VO. The deeper problem is platforms making money off it, even when that engagement by lies. Okay, what's the real message? The world is awash fake eye. When you see a video online and it completely outrageous, and it shows somebody you don't like, or a politician in another party you don't like doing something outrageous, the first thing you need to ask yourself is this really true? Or am I being played? Let's dig. According to some of these AI videos that came out last month, thirds believe that obvious fakes were. So here's the problem with that. It's all well and good to sell freedom of speech, freedom. Okay, fine. Everybody loves freedom of speech at some level. At another level, democracy can't really survive if most of the information swirling around people absorb and think to fake. Let's say someone runs for office, gets elected, the platform of improving and the economy grows by 20%. Inflation is zero. Unemployment is zero. They've done every single, telling you in a Great Depression, things are worse than unemployment is. If you're bombarded with that all day long, then that politician will be voted out of office. Now the opposite, imagine someone completely, every single information tells you it's never. So democracy can't really thrive in a city, especially susceptible to extremists of both sides. But let's face it, here in America, the far right with this sort of manipulation. We saw already fake IA saying, oh yeah, I'm selling foods. Great, because there's a lot of people who have a strong visceral reaction. Those poor pinners, maybe DJs. So give them some raw AI fake and that's now not surprised, and I'm sure this could happen, but the fact that Fox News ran this particular type of to sell stamps panders in worst possible stereotypes that conservative voters, news fans have. It's almost as if, well, imagine this, MSNBC does a story where Donald Trump talks about, yes, I love slaves. I have some slaves at my hotel in Dubai, imagine if MSNBC did a story completely fake and made up. Now they haven't done that. I think there'd be a lot of outrage, Fox and mainstream, but that's essentially what happened in reverse on Fox. Now this is having a huge role in international. The Russians, they might not be good at artificial intelligence in most areas. They might not be good at running a great economy. They might not produce much other than vodka, but wow, they're really good at, and they're using all sorts of Sora-style fakes to smear Ukraine's leadership. AI videos in India right now are denigrating Muslims. Modi doesn't seem to that trademark. So profoundly, and I won't purport to tell you what the line is, what's admissible when it comes to free speech, but I could tell you no human being in a democracy has even a fighting figuring out what's reality and what isn't. We are all doomed. Democracy. And you may say, well, teacher, I don't really care about democracy. I want a republic, or I want a smart oligarchy. Sorry. If everyone is completely having their head spun, complete nonsense, then everybody hates everybody. Support for a democratically, but there isn't necessarily going to be a support for your or whatever form of government. It could devolve into chaos. And again, how would you even know if it's chaos? Because if your AI video is telling you everything's great today, and you're sitting on your couch, you still might. So we as a society, human beings have got to figure out, okay, yeah, people can be creative, people can put out nonsense, people can have opinions about all sorts of stuff, but we're going to have to figure out some way for basic facts I want you true. That scares a lot of, who are you to decide who this is? But at some level, if we're going to be a functioning, not just democracy, society, which I'm assuming if you're watching this show, you do favor some form of capital, even if it's Danish style social democracy.